Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I am your host, Mike Briggs, today and every day, really. We're having so many great shows today. We had an art show earlier today, author show. We're going to have a real estate show later today, a business show. We focus on good things going on in Fresno and the Valley, all over the Valley. I always leave out the Valley part. But one person in particular we've asked to come on the show is Erica Ybarra from Easterseals, Central California.
Yes, that's right.
Tell us a little bit about the Easterseals. And we know it comes in the mail once a year, and that's the extent of most of our knowledge.
Right, yeah, exactly the reason I'm here today. Easterseals has long been a household name. We've been around nationwide for 104 years, and we're actually celebrating our 75th anniversary in Central California, Central Valley, just this next year.
Interesting you say household name.
Yeah.
Yet I'm waiting to find out
very
what
few
it is
people
that goes
know.
on.
Yeah, very few people know exactly what we do. We serve people with a variety of disabilities. So we're one of the few organizations who are not disability specific. So we serve young children with autism, and we serve adults with cerebral palsy and everything in between.
Now your website is celebratingabilities.org.
That's right. Yep. One of the key tenets of our existence is to really empower individuals, children, families, to not focus on the part of their abilities, but really to enhance their lives and the quality of their interactions, whether they're living, working, playing, or even at school.
Yeah. I have a friend, and he's probably watching right now, so I'll get in trouble, but he says, Mike, don't help me. I'll tell you when I need help. I'm just, you don't have to open the door and do this and that or help me up the step. I'll let you know when I need help. And I realized
That's right.
He's not disabled at all.
Right.
So
Yeah.
probably a bad word, disabled now.
Yeah. The key word there, it's really important to get a diagnosis for the benefits, for the support services that are afforded to them. But really doesn't do them a lot of service in terms of interacting in their everyday lives.
Right.
So.
To get the label and stuff like that. Well, let's watch this. We have a couple of videos. This one I think we could talk while we're watching it. And it's, you tell us about it.
Yeah, so this is our early intervention program right here in Fresno. Drea is the leader of that program. She's been with us for 15 years. She goes into families' homes and interacts with the children. These kids are 12 months to 3 years old. So we call them our itty bitties, and she teaches the parents how to engage into their children's lives. They often come to us with zero verbal skills, with they aren't making eye contact. Parents are saying, gosh, they're missing all these milestones. I don't think that they even know I'm here. And so Drea teaches these parents how to get into their world, and then helps to train the kids on everyday living skills through play therapy.
And she does it in their home.
In their homes.
That's great.
It's in the child's natural environment, and that's a really key part to the success here. And we get these kids ready to enter preschool. And most of them, after going through this program, are ready to integrate into a mainstream preschool classroom.
That's nice.
Okay, here we go. Don't
There's
touch.
one of the services Easterseals offers.
Okay, ready?
And what else?
And then we also have, right here in Fresno, we have a child development center for children from 2 years old to about 6 or 8 years old. And the focus of that program is behavior intervention. So we do ABA therapy with kids. At our center, we also provide therapy sessions in the homes. I don't have any videos of that one today because there are some HIPAA requirements that don't allow, limitations that don't allow us to show kids' faces. But that's probably one of our largest programs here in Fresno.
How do the kids get there? Are they referred? Is it all referral?
Referral. Some are self-elect, come straight through the door. But we get a lot of referrals from the insurance providers saying, hey, we have a child who has got a diagnosis. They need 25, 35 hours of therapy a week. I mean, it's pretty intensive care. Yeah. So skills and drills.
Every week?
Usually it's for about 6 months to a year, so it's pretty extensive. We usually will augment what the schools are doing, or vice versa. So we work really closely with the schools, and pediatricians. We're part of the primary care program.
Now, it sounds expensive.
Not really. Medi-Cal
Expensive
pays.
for you guys. I mean, you have a
Oh.
building, you have staff, you have people going to people's homes.
Yeah, the overhead costs and the operation costs are extensive. And the insurance reimbursement fees, as most people know, don't cover all the costs. So we really do rely heavily on fund development. So we fundraise throughout the year. Right now, of course, we're in our year-end giving campaign. So if you feel inclined, we encourage anyone to visit celebratingabilities.org and give online. Yeah, we have to close the gap of our funding through fundraising.
It's always a challenge, I'm
Yep,
sure.
it is.
Year-round challenge. Now, we have another video with Michael, and he went to camp.
Yeah, let me give you a little bit of background on Michael. So Michael was born with cerebral palsy and a host of other disabilities. That's the primary one. And initially, Michael was born addicted to crack cocaine. He was adopted right out of the hospital and after just a few days to a family right here in Oakhurst. And fast forward, at about 18 years old, he was ready to graduate high school, and he had determined that summer after high school there was nothing else for me. I've been carried through the school system for 18 years, and I'm just a burden to my family. You know, I have extremely high physical care needs. I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not independent physically, very, very intellectually sharp, as you'll see, but he had determined that he was going to end his life that summer. And then his mom came along and said, Michael, I've signed you up for a summer camp at Camp Harmon with Easterseals. And he said, no, I don't want to go. And his mom said, Michael, you're going. You know, moms have a way. And so she said, just go one time, one session, and you never have to go back. So I'll let you
All
share
right,
the
we're
video
going to start the video. You see me, people see me clicking. I'm not ignoring Erica. I'm running the whole show here today. Our technicians are off in college today. I can't believe I would rather do that than hang with me. Okay, if everything works right, here's the video with Michael
Griggs.
Michael Griggs.
Camp Harmon is the one place where I actually feel normal. So many times in society, we as disabled people have to fight so hard just to stay ahead of the curve and make sure that we get everything we're entitled to. But when we come up to Camp Harmon, we can just be ourselves and be regular kids, and the counselors are really cool, and you know, it's a great place to come and learn about yourself. Before I found the Easterseals, I was in a dark place. That the world would be so much better if the people that I cared about didn't have to worry about me, and I thought that the world would be so much better if I wasn't in it, but thankfully God kept me alive until I was able to find this place, because camp is the one place where I actually like who I am. See, the great thing about this camp is we all come from different walks of life, and the counselors come here with different perspectives on disabled people, and we as disabled people come with different perspectives on life. But at the end of the week, or even after the first day, we all mesh together, and we just become like a big family. If there wasn't no Easterseals, and there wasn't no Camp Harmon, and there wasn't any counselors like the great counselors we got here, what my life be like? Well, let's just say I want to be right. I would be a nameless, another statistic.
Wow. What a inspirational. This guy's grateful. This kid is
Yeah.
grateful and happy, and
He
it
is.
comes right through. His heart really comes out.
Yeah, he tells his story far better than I ever could. Um, So today, that was several years ago, but today, well, Michael has served as ambassador of our Camp Harmon program for several years, and I'm so thrilled to report that today, Michael has graduated from college. He went on to go to college. He went away for college. He's independent. He does have a caregiver that lives with and works with him for obvious reasons, but he actually serves on the Los Angeles Mission Hills Disability Council for City Council. He's a liaison to the City Council, and he went on to get his paralegal certificate and is bilingual in Spanish, of all things. He still serves as a consultant to Easterseals. He's one of my longtime friends, and he serves as an inspiration to us.
That camp, if he had not gone to that camp, who knows where his direction of his life would have gone.
Absolutely. So our Camp Harmon campgrounds are in the Santa Cruz County Mountains, and we bus families and individuals from the Central Valley there. We've been doing that for over 50 years. Let's see, 2024 will be 60 years. But for the last 3 years, we've been closed for the summer because of COVID. Our campers have high medical needs, and so the care for them is pretty intensive, and so we really felt it was wise to make sure that we are well through COVID and well into the vaccine season. So we're really excited to be opening this summer of 2023.
It'll be the first summer in a couple of years.
In 3 years, yeah.
Oh,
And
boy.
we've got campers just knocking down our door. So we're staffing up right now. It takes about 45 to 50 staff to operate our summer camp sessions. We typically hold 8 sessions per summer, week-long overnight sessions. And just like Michael said, it's a chance for a camper to be a camper, experience the wonders of nature and the healing qualities of nature. And our campgrounds are fully accessible, so pathways are all paved. It's just beautiful.
That's great. So had he not gone, I mean, it seems like he realized he has abilities he didn't realize he had. And
That's
great
right.
abilities. Can you imagine bilingual?
Yeah, yeah. So all of our campers, we really emphasize the gifts and qualities that they have that are inherent to them already. And we downplay any of the disabilities. You know, we all have a disability of some kind, so.
Well, tell us what we can do. How can we get involved in all of this?
Yeah, well, maintaining 40 acres of fully accessible grounds is costly,
Yes.
and when we have zero revenue coming in for the last 3 years, we've absorbed those costs and, quite frankly, have gone through reserves that we've built up over the years, and so we are always looking for donations to help us ready the grounds. You can go to campharmon.org or celebratingabilities.org. Either one will get you to our donate page where you can donate directly. And if you're particularly interested in supporting Camp Harmon, you can restrict your gift for Camp Harmon, and we will exclusively use it there.
They can do that right on your website, or your website will lead them where to do that.
That's right.
That's great.
That's right.
Now, does the camp just run a couple months a year?
So off-season, fall and spring typically, we will host weekend respite sessions. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, families can drop their campers off and have just a weekend break
And
from
does
the
it snow
caregiver.
there?
No, it doesn't snow.
Okay, it looks
no.
kind of like high country to me.
It's not too high. It does get cold, but it's not. I think we've had a light dusting of snow just a couple of times in the last 15 years. But yeah.
Well, again, something most of us didn't even know exists. We know Easterseals is out there. We hear from them. We didn't really know what they do, but now we got a face for Easterseals and an idea of the wonderful things you do. So let's, viewers, it's giving time. It's a giving season, isn't it?
Absolutely.
for two reasons. One, we're moved the season. Another is I always get close to the end and look at my taxes. Uh-oh, I better start
Yes.
donating to stuff like
That's
that.
right.
So we'll do that.
Yep, all donations are tax deductible.
Anything else you want our viewers to know?
Maybe when you see someone that might be presenting a little differently in the store or out in the community, just think twice. They have the same desires as you and I, is just to be treated as if we are typical, everyday, normal people.
Yeah, I've learned that everybody loves a hello. Just say, hey, how you doing? Or,
Yeah.
good to see you, or something like that.
They want to matter.
Go to celebratingabilities.org. I'm going to keep this email address on my desk, so if you didn't write it down, call me. This video is going to run out like a million times between now and the end of the year. So,
Oh, good.
So you'll be able to catch the video. I'm Mike Briggs. Our guest is Erica Ybarra from Easterseals, Central California. We'll be back with more right after this.